I'd like to welcome you to the 2025 Middle School Fall Sports Assembly. What a great fall season our young Cavaliers have had. We have a lot to celebrate. I would like to start off by thanking Rory Bradley, Courtney Hatcher, and Eric Hedinger for allowing me to represent the middle school as middle school athletic director. Jolene Compton for all the support, not answering not only my questions, but all the communication that needs to be communicated to everyone to make everybody, to get them where they need to be. Nicole Warren for printing our certificates. It takes a village, and we have an amazing village. I really enjoyed representing our young Cavaliers this fall. It has been a joy not only teaching these students every day, but also seeing them live their best lives competing in the sports that they love. Our middle schoolers earned 2 championships this year. 2 runner-ups. We had a great showing in all of our athletic programs this year. Next, I would like to thank our maintenance staff, Oliver Spratt, Chris Hines, Mr. Andrew, and the rest of the crew. I'm going to try to get through all my thank yous, and then we'll get going here. Chris Gay for being everywhere, literally golf course to volleyball courts to wherever, being everywhere, taking all the photos. And posting all our accomplishments and photos online. Our parents. Being on the other side of not coaching and being involved in all of you, you guys show up, so thank you so much. You volunteer, you do anything that's asked of you. Our booster club, especially Mr. Kerry Fender and Michelle Ellington, and all the Snack Shack volunteers, thank you for offering great food choices, snacks, and drinks. And we love when you so hard. School represents the Augusta Aiken Middle School League. The AAMSL athletic directors and coaches proudly acknowledge the exceptional efforts of student athletes across our 3 seasons. This esteemed honor recognizes the talent, diligence, and unwavering dedication exhibited by these individuals in their respective sports. This fall season, we'll be acknowledging 15 student athletes who are receiving an AAMSL All-League Team Certificate. So we'll get that. Most importantly, I would like to thank the coaches. Coach Morgan, Matt Morgan, Aaron Quinn, Bill White, Victory Duncan, Bert Cogno, Jeff Carr, Chelsea DeWitt, Bruce Nolan, and Ryan Coe. Thank you for your dedication and patience and humor this fall with our young athletes. We would have not been as successful without your willingness to work with these student athletes. Each coach will introduce their team, give a brief highlight, summary of the season, and follow up with special awards. All right. When the teams are introduced, this is where you guys come in. Please give 2 claps when the names are being called up. Athletes will walk up to the stage, be presented with a participation certificate, come on stage, go on all the way down. Some of our teams are long, have many, and remain on stage until your team is finished being recognized and proceed to the right of the stage when you leave. At the end of the assembly, if we can have all the athletes who were presented with a special award or the AAMSL All-League team remain for a picture with Mr. Gay out in the lobby area. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Bert Coggill with the golf team.
Thanks, Mom. This year we had, last year we had 5 kids. This year we had 14. So Augusta Prep was kind enough to give me my son-in-law Jeff Carr as an assistant this year, which was really invaluable to help me with all the computer work and all that stuff. We had a really great season. We only had a couple practices rained out. We had great weather, a lot of fresh air. The kids were great. We had a lot of fun. We had 10 matches compared to 3 matches last year. And we did a good showing at the championship this year. Parents were very supportive, picking up the kids at the remote sites, and sometimes they were 35, 40 minutes away, which was great. We had a good showing at the championship. One of our golfers came in 28th out of 45 kids, so that was pretty good. So we had some people that had never played before. A good portion of them had never been on a golf course. So we definitely needed some help this year, which Jeff Carr was really invaluable. He would take half and I would take half, and we would switch off going from the range to the chipping area. It was very helpful, because otherwise it probably wouldn't have happened. So like when we try to get everybody at least on the golf course one time during the year. So we had a lot of fun. At this time I'd like to introduce the players, starting with Emma Williams. Emma did a great job, never been on a golf course, never saw her golf club. She was our number 5 player this year. Christopher Holroyd. Chris played about 3 or 4 matches this year, did a great job. Always a smile on his face. Noah Sigler. Noah is one of our returning guys from last year. He's never lacking for words. Mr. Bill Badger. Bill. I don't know what to say about Bill. Bill's great. Always happy. Jackson Bousset. Yep. Way to go, Jackson. Mr. Hunter Carr. So, Hunter did a lot of improvement this year. Nolan Sierra. Here we go. Okay. Aiden Fudd.
Yes. Oh, he does it right.
Adam Hanna. Kid Holmes. Hodges Hopkins. Adam Lackany. Cash Woodham. And Evan Gotti. Way to go, team. Okay, I've got 2 special awards. This is the MVP, and that goes to Mr. Bill Badger. And we also have one more award, and this goes to Mr. Hunter Carr. Cavalier Award. This is our team for the year. Thank you. Next team will be the boys and girls cross country with Coach Dr. White.
On behalf of Coach Morgan, Coach Dalton, Coach Dr. White, and myself, Coach Quinn, we'd like to thank our middle school cross-country team for a fabulous season. The goal this year was to reignite our competitive spirit, and we are proud to say that these kids brought their A game to the championship race. Our boys competed fiercely all season. We're a big and young team, but they showed marked improvement and effort throughout the season. We know that the future of this team is so bright. On the other hand, our girls team was small but mighty. They handled business all year in practice and finished the season on a high note by finishing runner-up in the championship race. And it took a true team performance to snag that second, but a special shout out goes out to Lila Marsh for finishing 5th place individually and to Madison Platt. And to Madison Platt for winning the girls' race with an impressive time of 14:27. We enjoyed a season with turtles and jokes that killed our desire to hear any other jokes. And we are looking forward to seeing these athletes grow. So let me call the team up on stage. Amelia Coker. I should say some of our athletes are actually out competing in varsity currently. Reagan Hubert, Lila Marsh, Madison Platt, and Catherine Roberts, Jana Thacker, Abigail Tovar, Camille Toscano. And for our gentlemen, Andrew Hatcher, Rayan Islam, Wilson Leger, Brooks Mack, Luke Mims, Ian Pizarski, Siraj Hamadan, Ward Clapp, Noah Krausen, Liam Lewis, Luke Peitzel, Zhao Paro, Branson Pizarski, Ethan Toscano, Luke Virgo, George White, Jackson Bossett, Carter Harris, Kit Holmes, Roscoe Limbaugh, Noah Williams, Cash Woodham, Ethan Serco, Jace Green, Sebastian Haas, Jack Mola, Jordan Morgenstern. Our Lady Cavaliers award goes to a young athlete who pushed herself all season in meets and in practice. She showed grit and determination. She's getting an amazing start as a middle school cross-country runner, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for this highly motivated 5th grader. Congrats, Abby Tovar. And our MVP award for the ladies this year goes to an 8th grader who really stepped up and helped both the middle school and varsity team this year. Congrats to the speedy yet humble Lila Marsh. She's currently out running for the upper school. All right, our MVP, our Boys Cavalier Award goes to a young athlete who showed incredible maturity and improvement over the season. We can't wait to see how fast he can get This respectful and considerate young man is a huge asset to the team. Congratulations, Ward Clapp. And finally, our boys MVP award this year goes to an outstanding athlete and runner who's consistently been at the front of his races his entire middle school career and who is now, despite his age, already a scoring member of the varsity boys team. Congratulations to Andrew Hatcher. Go ahead and go back to your seats cross country. Next up, we'll have Coach Nolan and Coach DeWitt with A and B volleyball.
Middle school volleyball blue team. I'm going to call up my players before I give my little heartwarming speech. So I'm going to start with my sixth graders. Up first, Leia DuBois, Betsy Farrell, Addie Rawls, Kaylin Reese, and my fifth graders, Lizzie DeWitt, Sadie Drelling, Tyra Hutton, Olivia Lehman, Olivia Rawls, and Eva Brown. So this was my first year head coaching a team on my own, and as nervous as I was also extremely excited. I've seen a lot of talent come from... I know how to... Go ahead. Okay. Gigi Ward. As nervous as I was very excited. I've seen a lot of talent come from prep in my years. I also went to the school and I saw a lot of the middle school players, and I knew that I wanted to come back and coach for middle school to see those players learn and grow. All these girls have been so dedicated since the beginning and have shown they want to learn, and that's all that I ask for from them all the time. My goal every season as a coach is to instill the love that I have for volleyball into them in hopes that they come back the next year no matter what happens, and that they know that they have a safe space in volleyball. But after this season, they've become my reason to keep coaching. Their enthusiasm and joy and overall wonderful personalities have made this season the absolute best, and I just love these girls so much. Before I cry, I have 2 more awards to give out, and it was extremely hard to choose, but I've decided to give out 2 coaches awards. The first award goes to a player that has had drive and dedication since the very beginning of the season, even at tryouts. She's usually the first person at the gym and the last person to leave, always asking just to get one more serve or just one more pass in before she goes. We had a few bumps in the season, but she learned to take a deep breath and always bounce back better than ever. This coach's award goes to Tyra Hutton. Next coach's award goes to a player that surprised me this season. At the beginning of the season, even at tryouts and our first few practices, I did not even know what this girl's voice sounded like. She had natural talent in volleyball, but it felt like her voice always got lost in the court. She always had questions and always wanted to make sure she was doing everything right. I don't know what happened in the middle of the season, but at one practice, she was the loudest person on the court, running and diving for balls, helping her teammates, and I just saw a spark in her, and I knew that that wasn't going away, and she's going to be a great volleyball volleyball player. This coach's award goes to Leia DeVoy. And next we have Coach Chelsea with 18.
All right. The B team is where it begins, and then the A team is where you put it all together. I will gladly announce your 2025 Augusta Aiken Middle School champions. Nusha Gordornia, V.A. McKnight, Charlotte Wilson, Avery Beckles, Claire Crawford, Sophia Goodis, Nora Hayes, Stella Miller, Annabelle Quattlebaum, Harper Thompson, Ellie Zielinski, and Gracie Bailey. Well, what a season. First off, a huge thank you to Coach Bailey, yes, Coach Bailey, who is not only my biggest supporter and supporter of the team, but she, with an open hand, passed this team along to Coach Elise and I with so much love and grace. I am eternally grateful. Thank you so much. And thank you to Coach Elise for always being a great partner for me to go to. Thank you for pulling me off the court when you had to. Appreciate that. Thank you to Dr. Bradley, Mrs. Hatcher, Mrs. Crumpton, Mr. Hettinger for all your continued support. And of course to Mr. Andrew and all the staff for always keeping our gym and our locker rooms ready and clean. This season was more than wins and losses. It was about growth. It was about laughter. It was about our heart. And seeing all of these girls starting off with our ups and downs, learning how to communicate, how to fight for every point, and sometimes how to not trip over our own shoelaces or each other during warm-ups was the hardest part. The bus rides that we had this year were their own highlight reel, between blasting music that even made Miss Nini sing, or turning those seats into a whole party, a mini concert. We found ways to make every ride fun. And of course, let's not forget the bench crew. If it weren't for them cheering in their own human thunder section, you could hear the boom shakalakas from outside the gym. And then our secret weapon, our team mascot, Captain Enrique. Whether he was watching over from the bench, sitting proudly over by the scoreboard, or getting passed around like he was a good luck charm, Enrique reminded us that sometimes the smallest members of our team have the biggest school spirit. Well, we walked into the championship as underdogs, 1-3 and determined. We played with focus, we played with fire, and a belief that grew stronger every single set. When that final point came, we didn't just win a game. It was proof that hard work, teamwork, a little bit of chaos can fuel fun, can take you all the way. To our players, thank you for your commitment, for your heart, for your hustle, and for your humor. To our parents and fans, thank you for being louder than the refs' whistles and for cheering no matter what. To this incredible team, never forget what we did together. From the shaky start to the confetti finish, we learned that you can earn every single part of it. So, the following players Following players are going to be awarded for their contribution to our success in the championship tournament for your 2025 Augusta-Aiken Middle School League All-League Team Players, V.A. McKnight. Avery Beckles. Nusha Bazorglia. And Nora Hayes. It's a great honor from our league that we're a part of, that we earned 4 slots that we were able to give away, so this is a great accomplishment for you ladies. Good job. The next player I'd like to recognize is an athlete that truly blew me away. From the start of the season, she had never played volleyball very much, but I saw a piece of raw talent in her. She continued to work hard as I placed her in a position that she wasn't totally comfortable with, and then the fire for volleyball kept burning. She got stronger, she hit harder, and she served better. Your 2025 Most Improved Player, Stella Miller. The next player I'd like to recognize is an athlete with a passion like I've never seen before. With humility and strength, she led the team from our first practice to our very final point. I feel so blessed that I even had the opportunity to coach her, and as much as I thought that I was teaching her, she continuously taught me what it meant to be a team player. Your 2025 Cavalier Award goes to Avery Beckles. So with that, we'll wrap up the season. I want to leave you with 2 things. I love you, and I'll see you next year. Next up is Coach Co with boys and girls tennis.
All right, good afternoon. It's been an incredible season for the boys and the girls tennis team. I'm so proud of their successes and most importantly, their growth for the game. Their teamwork in warm-ups and stretches is a sight to see, and you can tell they inspire and support each other through thick and thin. This year, they did just that, and the results were fantastic. We started the year with a massive turnout for the boys team, so we had to make cuts, unfortunately. The girls team was a little bit iffy. We knew we had 5 players for sure, 4 girls from last year, a new student joining us from Westminster, but the rest of the team was still up in the air. We thought we might have 6 or 7. Luckily, we had enough interest from those who never played before to join us, and as a result, we had 9 girls on the team and 10 boys on the team. So let's call up our boys with 2 claps, please. Aha, Kiani! An absolute stellar player this season, challenged his way from third singles to the first singles spot, winning nail-biting and epic matches during the season, making it to the quarterfinals of the single tournament. Perry Shira, a great singles player coming to us from St. Mary's Aiken, hits the ball with tremendous pace and topspin. He's not afraid of any opponent. He played a great season, made it to the semifinals of the tournament. It was an epic match to get there. He had to play Ahan in the quarterfinals and barely beat him in the tiebreaker after commanding lead. Wilson Leger, a calm, collected, intellectual player who plays with precision and perseverance. He plans his shots like a seasoned chess player, thinks 3 shots ahead. He too, like Ahan, had an epic match in the quarterfinals of the tournament, winning 9-8 in a tight tiebreaker to reach the semifinals. He had to dig deep. It must have been a 2-hour match. Cam Gonzalez, an incredible all-round athlete who played doubles this year, improved his game by leaps and bounds to the point that he challenged his way to the first double spot, a spot he then shared with Gray Shirer, a 6th grader who also coming out from St. Mary's of Aiken, who also managed to improve his game to the point that towards the end of the season, he too challenged his way to the first doubles spot. Doubles players, Brooks Max and Daniel Hogan. Still a pair of doubles partners. Their tennis game evolved throughout the season to such a high level that when paired together for the tournament, they took down the #1 seed doubles team from St. Mary's of Augusta and were crowned the league champions in doubles. They were absolutely stellar in the tournament, taking down opponents one by one to win the first place medal. Ian Post, doubles player extraordinaire, who teamed up with Brooks at the beginning of the season, made a team that was forced to be reckoned with. This team worked like clockwork, winning every match for the first half of the season and laying the groundwork for their ultimate success. Zach Gonsalves, what a thoughtful player. He's a great team member, playing with great empathy for everyone. His doubles expertise won him exhibition matches, as he possesses tremendous character while playing the sport. Harrison Britt. Harrison started the year roaring like a lion until an unfortunate accident put him out of commission for most of the season. I have to hand it to him, though he practiced with the team daily, utilizing his appendages that he could, and helped support his teammate. He actually started forming a great one-handed backhand. So, this boys team had a fantastic season. They lost only one match, and it was a painful one. It was incredibly close. It came down to a tiebreaker. The tiebreaker was so close. However, in my eyes, they're not really runners-up. They are co-winners. There were so many bad calls during the game, and since tennis is a game based on honor system, where opponents called their own lines, it was tough to watch. But that's how it goes, wins and loses, sometimes with bad calls. It's an important thing that they put in 200% effort, and they did, and they played their hearts out, and that's what counts. The team supported each other faithfully, and having teammates rooting for each other, it was really a warm thing to see. I have to say, in my 15 years of coaching the middle school tennis, this is the only year where every single boy on the tennis team was incredibly strong. They're all equal. I mentioned this to him, and it's really tough not having them participate in the final, not all of them participating in the final tournament. I don't know what we're going to do next year, because everybody's going to graduate except for 2 players. Great for my varsity team, but not so good for our middle school team, so if any of you are interested out there, I'm recruiting now. Okay, for the awards. The All-League Award for the boys. This team was absolutely superb in the tournament. I mean, they were stellar. They brought their A plus game, and this doubles team knocked everybody out of the tournament. This AAMSL award goes to Brooks Mack and Daniel Hogan. And now, the Coaches Award. This goes to someone who has the most positive attitude towards learning and competing, always has a smile on his face, and is an outstanding all-around athlete with an open mind who works hard and improves no matter what is asked of him. Cam Gonsalves. And finally now, the Cavalier Award. This was a really tough one, so much so I had to ask for some input from the team. This goes to someone who's so devoted to tennis that in every spare time, he thinks tennis, he lives tennis, he breathes tennis. He is always finding ways to improve and analyzing his strokes and game. Most of all, he has the never give up attitude and is someone who will make you realize how true the phrase is, it's never over till it's over. The award goes to Han Kiani. He was also awarded the AAMSL award. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our runners-up champions of the AAMSL boys tennis team. All right, let's call up the girls. And we'll give them 2 claps as well. Abby Clifford, tennis player extraordinaire, came to us from Westminster and made Augusta Prep proud by winning every single match playing first singles this season, including being the girls' singles tournament champion. Lila Marsh, who could not be here today, a player of improvement. She climbed the second singles box. Her control, patience, and consistent on the court were second to none all season long. and she had to play Abby in one of the rounds of the tournament. Molly Hopkins, a simply beautiful tennis player with strategy, poise, and intellect that outshone all her opponents. She had a stellar season, beating all of her opponents. Incidentally, just so you know, during the season, all 3 of our singles had a perfect record, beating every opponent they faced. They were impressive. Ria Parail and Varsha Patel. What great chemistry they had playing tennis together. Ria, who is a veteran playing tennis last year, took Varsha under her wing, since Varsha was new to tennis this year. Varsha flourished in no time, running all over the court and returning difficult shots. Josie Ford and Brinley Kimbrough. This double team is also new to tennis. Both supported each other with athletic abilities, taking their tennis to the next level. Their games complemented each other beautifully. Josie plays with enthusiasm and hustle, while Brinley is stoic, thoughtful, and measured to win points. Elsa Leger, a young player with poise and grace. By the time the season ended, she had advanced her game so much that she was serving consistently and making tremendous improvements to her technique. Look out for this young lady, as she will be a great addition to the tennis team next year. Natalie Theobald, also a new player to the game this year, took her game to new heights, and at the end of the season, she was returning balls consistently and rallying points with her opponents. Georgia Wilson, new to the game of tennis, has taken off with leaps and bounds in the 3 months of playing the sport. She returns hard serves and shots, fearlessly attacking each ball with purpose and fervor. Watch out for this young athlete. She will take tennis by storm. I'm so impressed with her progress. Her exhibition games became increasingly successful with a notable number of wins. All right, this year's girls team was simply unstoppable. They blasted their way through every match against every team in the league, and some of the players even blasted their fellow teammates in an individual tournament. What a talented team. They all supported each other. The more advanced players helped those new to tennis. Our new players played many exhibition matches and won many of them. All of them improved exponentially, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to do between now and the next season. In the individual tournament, Abby Clifford had to play her way to the top in winning the title, and her semifinal match against Lila was epic. Could have gone either way. That was so close. This really should have been the finals, and we were a little bit disappointed in how the draw came out. On top of that, because of the rain, Abby also lost some points, so she was like the number 2 seed. Abby also had to play the quarterfinal match against Molly, which went to deuce every single game, so that could have gone either way. But it was unfortunate that our singles players had to face each other on the same side of the bracket. But we have to celebrate how powerful a team we had, and to win a championship like that is pretty amazing. All right, for the awards, the AA MSL All-League Award goes to a very determined tennis player who improved to consistency, perseverance, and skill, and challenged every opponent to bring out their best in playing her. And unfortunately, she's not here, but that goes to Lila Marsh. The Coaches Award goes to a very special athlete who's not only a competitor, but also demonstrates tremendous character, pose, empathy, and respect toward her opponents. Her daily desire to motivate her teammates, both boys and girls, by calling out stretches for every practice and match, and bringing her favorite music for Friday fun is truly above and beyond. We will miss her next year in the middle school, but I am looking forward to her joining the varsity team. No pressure there. The Coaches Award goes to, and the AA MSL goes to Molly Hopkins. And finally, the final Cavalier Award goes to a player who just got the job done all season. The high bar she sets for herself, consistent demand for perfection, have taken her to new heights in this tennis game. She does not settle for second best, and she goes for every shot with passion and precision. We're so happy she chose Prep to be our home. The Cavalier Award and the AA MSL Award goes to Abby Clifford. All right, in closing quickly, I need to thank Head of School Eric Henninger, Head of Middle School Courtney Hatcher, and the Administrative Assistant Jolie Compton, and most of all Andrew Toria, who made sure the tennis courts were in pristine condition each time we played. I want to thank my varsity tennis team because we had Caleb Hogan, Sarah Bender, and this guy down here, Aiden Coe, help daily throughout the season. It was really amazing to have that kind of help. As you can see, it takes a village. But finally, last but not least, I need to thank all the parents who have helped out the team, but more importantly, Mrs. Hannah Clifford, who was the team mom, and her hard work and organization and logistics. Couldn't have done it without you, so thank you all so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 middle school girls tennis champions. And our last presentation will be Coach Bailey for a cheer for Coach Duncan.
All right, bear with me here. I don't want to not recognize these people that were for cross country. So at this time, I would like to call these individuals up for a special recognition from the AAMSL Middle School League. One, Andrew Hatcher is not here, but he would like to be recognized. We'll just give him a clap. Here. Next, Brooks Mack, this is for cross country. Come on up. And Catherine. And Madison Platt. Lila Marsh. And that is it. So these three, I just want to make sure they have recognition for their outstanding effort in the AA itself. Awesome. So they're going to wait for Madison, and then we'll get them. All right, great job, y'all. All right, next up, I am Mrs. Duncan. I'm not doing a very good job of that. But anyhow, good afternoon, everyone. As you can see, Coach Duncan could not be here. She would not miss something like this unless for an extra special reason. Her son is getting married, so I have the honor of celebrating these amazing cheerleaders. I'll try my best in my Coach Duncan voice. Today, we are here to celebrate not only our athletes, but also the energy, dedication, and school spirit that brings every game to life, our Augusta Prep Middle School cheerleaders. I've seen this team in action all season, and it's all true. This team represents what it truly means to be a Cavalier. They show up early, they stay late, they're always bringing the excitement that fuels our players and fans alike, their enthusiasm in the stands and on the sidelines. Their discipline in practice and their teamwork on and off the mat are what make Augusta Prep proud. Our cheerleaders are more than performers, they are leaders. Whether it's welcoming new students, encouraging classmates, or keeping that Cavalier spirit strong during tough moments. This group embodies school pride and positivity every single day. At this time, I would like to welcome them to the stage. Please welcome Captain Aubrey Fender. As the captain of the Augusta Prep Middle School cheer team, Aubrey leads with confidence and unstoppable spirit. She sets the tone for her team throughout her strong work ethic and genuine love for cheering on her school. Whether she's calling a chant or helping a teammate perfect a stunt, Aubrey always leads by example. Her leadership, dedication, and Cavalier pride make her an outstanding captain and a role model for everyone around her. Good job. That was good. You're all by yourself. All right, next up, I'm going to call the team. Scarlett DeWitt, Avery Ledford, Emmeline Bradley, Allie Diener, Alex Lehman, Edie Miller, I'm going to hold up here, Sage Purdue, wait for a couple, and Olive Ward. I also had the privilege of, Miss Duncan had some meetings, so I got to cover this group, and I really enjoyed my time with my cheerleaders. I got to learn a few new cheers, so this was a great group. They kept the spirit alive, especially in volleyball, so they did a wonderful job. What we're going to do now is take a minute to recognize these two outstanding cheerleaders who have truly stood out this season. All right, first off, we are giving, let me see how she wrote this. The Cavalier Award goes to Allie Diener. All right, Allie is a kind of teammate every coach dreams of. She's positive, punctual, and a perfect example of a Cavalier character. She greets every practice with a smile, leads with encouragement, and lifts everyone's spirits, no matter how long the day has been, even when there's soccer practice after cheer. Allie doesn't just wear the uniform, she represents what it means to be an Augusta Prep cheerleader through her enthusiasm, kindness, and dependability. Thank you, Allie, for always bringing your best and inspiring everyone around you. And the second award is going to Avery Ledford. All right. Avery has earned the Coaches Award this year for all the right reasons. She's always locked in, focused, fierce, and full of spirit. Her facials are on point, her motions are sharp, and her attitude is unbeatable. Avery is the teammate who asks thoughtful questions, encourages others, and celebrates every success. Not just her own, but her entire team's. She shows us all what it truly means to lead with heart and pride. Congratulations, Avery. To the entire cheer team, thank you for your energy, your dedication, and the way you represent Augusta Prep with class and spirit. You remind us that leadership doesn't just happen on the scoreboard, it happens in the stands, on the sidelines, and in the hearts of those who cheer the loudest. And don't forget my catchphrase, cheerleaders always win. Yes, cheerleaders always win. Good. Let's give it up one more time for our incredible Augusta Prep Middle School cheerleaders. Thank you all for bearing with us on this. We have lots of great things to celebrate, so thank you for hanging with us. Just a couple minutes to wrap this up. I want to thank you for a fantastic fall. The weather was great. Our kids showed off the courts. I look forward to cheering you on this winter. I want to leave you with one quote. Championship teams are built on being prepared, playing unselfishly, and being held accountable. Jason Kidd. This will conclude our assembly. Special award winners, please stay for a picture. We'll hopefully get you done pretty quick, so we'll get those pictures there. So with that, I think, do you guys need to still pack up? Yes, okay.